Well, a very good morning, everybody, for Sunday, the 6th of June. What a day yesterday was. It's so great to be with so many of you up in the north. I think the M1 was recreated by gliders yesterday, heading up and down between about Gainsborough and Lasham. Bit tricky to centre some of those thermals at times. I'd appreciate any insight into why that might have been, unless it was just skill. But no, an absolutely fantastic day yesterday, one of Lasham's busiest in a long time, with just around 200 launches in total and 104 gliders on the grid. So yes, today is one of those days where I must say you should have been here yesterday. Alas, at the moment we have sort of an occluded front over the UK, or sort of pick whatever colour you want really, because Met Office seems to have got their crayons out. Sort of stuck in a bit of nothingness near, really, a very slack area of nothingness. There's been a lot of fog lately. That's not been something I've known for June particularly, but the ground has been quite damp with bits of rain occasionally, though it dries out fairly quickly. So certainly when I woke up this morning, it was foggy again. But as I look out towards the Candovers, they are starting to appear, so things are starting to improve. But to how much, we shall see. But yes, today, and as we go through the next few days, oh look, convergence line there. Some better weather on Monday and Tuesday, maybe a little bit more tricky towards the middle of the week. So still a bit unpredictable this, but still some good days in there somewhere. As I said, those winds are very slack, so pick whatever direction you want. It will generally be somewhat westerly. But yeah, no stronger than about 5 or 10 knots. Top temperatures today of about 20 degrees. And dew points sort of in the mid double figures. Public forecast for today, if I just put that in the right place, because you can't see it at the moment. Public forecast for today is not quite as good as we'd hoped a few days ago. Sort of flyable, but not particularly great conditions, nothing like yesterday really with that front nearby. And that's all caused by this occlusion, which as you can see is sort of spilling over the UK. If you're down in Kent, down to Dover, I'm sure it looks absolutely lovely. Maybe you could pop across the channel if that was allowed. But yes, not ideal really. We just have to hope for some breaks in the cloud, which there may be, but maybe not until a bit later. And there is a little bit of rain potentially on this as well, as we can see here. No rolling out of the lights, light shower potentially. Let's just have a look at any risk of showers. Yeah, I mean, there's stuff that's been floating around with the sort of drizzly low cloud bits. So yeah, bit of a shame that. And potential flight distance for today. Well, it hasn't ruled out everything, but yeah, you're going to be more visiting the M4 than the M1 today, if you do want to go flying, or maybe the A34 looking at that. Unfortunately, Southampton is active again, so you can't go down there. Lunchtime, well, we're still under the influence of this cloud. Maybe sometime this afternoon, but then it goes to the risk of showers. Better if you're up north, but in general, a rather sort of more moist air mass, which is not going to help us at all, really. You can see on the cloud distribution there. Best part of the day is actually towards the afternoon, evening, where yeah, we might see some breaks in the cloud, which improve. And I know there's an evening group tonight for the first time in a couple of years, actually. So that'll be good for them. So yes, airspace wise, 43 and 42, there is still a restricted area temporary at Ragley Hall. That is valid between 11 and 6 today. Looks like they've had a very successful event up there. One of the first big air shows that we've had. Of course, a lot of them being cancelled this year. Again, very annoying. Parachuting going on there as well. So best just to stay away from that, so you're not going to be going cross country up there. Silent active as normal, gliding at Middle Wallop. Danger areas as usual. The no crossing service available. West on the green active for parachuting. Though, if I'm honest, the parachute flying could do a better job at staying within the restricted area, as I found yesterday, even when I said that I was going to be nearby. tell us. And there's some air shows going on at Old Warden, it looks like, as well. Have a look into the Notams a bit further in that. And there definitely is, just for interest, winch paragliding near Wittering. I saw that yesterday. It was quite novel, really. I prefer glider winch launching. I don't really fancy putting myself in a harness and attaching myself to a winch. That seems a little bit scary. But yes, so I'm not expecting too much for today. That's pretty good because our neighbours, there's another neighbour that requested just a slightly quieter day today. Well, a couple of hours just because there's a garden party going on just east of the airfield. So that lines up nicely. But if it does clear up, we'll make sure we're there. We'll be runway 27 today. No jet movements. They're closed today, so nothing particularly exciting there. And for those of you that are on your last day at Lasham this week, I hope you had a really good time, and maybe we'll see some of you back again for the nationals at the end of the month. It'd be really good to see you. I think trial lessons I'll discuss with the office very shortly if you're the basic instructors dealing with that. But hopefully we'll get some better weather in the next few days. Bye for now.